Hello guys. So being in this beautiful place in Tulum, traveling here for several weeks already, I got fully recharged. So I have a lot of energy to share some new content with you. And recently I was in Cenote. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can just follow the link and see my short message over there about the passion. So I got inspired to record a little bit more about the passion. What is it in the context of finding the purpose of your life? So I will be showing you a little bit around here and talking about the passion and why is it such an important thing to have in your life and what actually it is, to have your passion. Why is it so important? So let me just start by introducing to you the whole idea. So what is the passion? Passion is something that you enjoy doing, something that gives you energy, something that is so much fulfilling for you that you would like to do it as much as you can, as often as you can, right? So why some people are, let's say, feeling fulfilled in their careers, in their lives, and some other people don't? Because some people know how to fill their energy up after they work in their main career. Here I would like to leave you a little bit of a disclaimer. Some people do follow their passion in their career, some people don't, and it doesn't mean that they are not fulfilled. So working on something that is a passion of yours is not a prerequisite of having a fulfilling life per se, right? So important thing here is to know what just fills you up with energy and what doesn't, because working on a daily basis in any way, if you're working on your passion or not, will drain you from energy because you are exerting this energy to work, so you really need to know how to fill your resources back up. So some of the people being very lucky sometimes, or being very resourceful, being curious, or some people just, they are searching for their passion. They know what fills them up with energy. They found this activity. Some people are very passionate about having sport or maybe some craft. Maybe they're interested in history or filmography. They're researching, they're building robots, interested in cryptocurrency, investing, anything. So people just happened to find their passion, something that fills them up with the energy. And in my professional opinion as a coach, a lot of people are feeling very unfulfilled in their lives and their careers, predominantly because they do not have the passion in their life at all, either in a form of their main career or as their hobby. Why does it happen? We live in a very complex world right now. That's not a secret, right? The world is very, very, very complex, entangled. There is so many areas of life that we have to take care of right now that was not there a few decades ago, right? The social media are making it all even worse, as you can probably imagine. So many people just get entangled. They start their life as children. They go to school. Life seems to be quite lined up, pretty simple and straightforward. You think that you can pick up a career or work out of, a few dozens offered to you, like a policeman, a doctor, a ballerina, some teacher, something similar, right? But very soon we graduate from school, we go to university, we realize there are many more career options. This starts becoming a bit more complicated for us. Now we have to choose not only the university, right, like engineering, but what kind of engineer you have to become. And in the recent decades, the amount of professions has risen so dramatically up that it's very hard for people to take these important decisions in their life. Imagine that you have to choose your career, something that you're going to be doing while you're a teenager. In my opinion, that's very complicated, and many teenagers do not know what they're very good at, because most of the time, majority of people are pretty good, or let's say average, in many things. How can you choose between different lines if you're good in many things, right? So people choose the career that honestly falls on their lap, something that they feel is the best, but how do they know that, a lot of complication is added by the family because people usually push us to take decisions that they feel are the best for us, which might not be the best, and we just listen to our family because we trust that they have our best interest in mind, whereas they are just imposing their own opinions, frustrations, fears, desires, unfulfilled wishes or dreams, and that's happening subconsciously. So they don't mean to do that, but unfortunately that's happening, and as a kid you don't know that. So what do we have in the end? The person chooses the career that is gonna bring the money, gonna be stable, they are doing it fairly well. That's the average case, right? Because that's how we choose very logically, and we choose something based on our best judgment at the time of making a decision. So we have a pretty average setup life, right? But the problem is that when we have a career like that is very average for us, we do not have an activity that fills us up with the energy. So a lot of people are frustrated, unhappy, sad, drained, because they don't have passion. That's it. People who don't have passion in their life are living an unfulfilled life. People who don't have passion live a life of depression, because depression comes when there is no meaning in your life and no meaning in life around you in general. So depressed people these times, the amount of them is so high. Of course, I'm not talking also about clinically depressed people. There are many more reasons obviously to that, but I'm talking in general. The majority of seasonal depression, anxiety, sadness, it all comes from the fact that we do not have passion. We don't have purpose in our existence, in our life. We don't have purpose of doing what we are doing. We go to the job that pays our bills, but we don't see any deeper meaning behind that. We don't really see why should we do that most of the times when we are feeling unfulfilled. So my advice to you, if you are feeling unfulfilled and if you feel that your career is not enough to give you meaning in life, to make you, excited about living, waking up every day, feeling the purpose, feeling that you are doing something important, I'm suggesting you just start looking for a passion on the side, a hobby, something that fills you up with energy. And how do you know that something is your passion? Well, it's actually quite easy and quite simple. You are already researching those topics probably on your social media in your free time. So look at your Instagram search, your Google search, look at your liked videos on TikTok or Instagram, and you will see what things are interesting for you. For example, for me personally, I do love watching a lot of cooking videos, especially desserts. And for me, I know for sure that if I want to pursue a passion of mine, if I needed a hobby, I would definitely go for cooking. Because I'm just like watching these videos all the time when I have some free Instagram time, So try to find this passion of yours, test it out and start doing it as much as you can. You need to fill yourself up with the energy, because if you do not fill yourself up with energy, you got drained. If you got drained, you don't have any motivation to work harder. If you don't work harder, you don't see progress, you don't grow, you stagnate, you stop seeing the meaning of everything that you're doing, and eventually you might get very upset and maybe even depressed. So in the attempt of helping you out with this, I really hope you can try to find a passion of yours. If you would like a little bit of help from my side, I do offer coaching on life purpose. and I help people identify their talents, so the skills that they're naturally good at, something that they are born with and something that they get in their first years of their life. I also help people find activities that fulfill them with energy, something that is going to be the passion. And I also can help people to find activities that are draining for them, something that they're not really good at, so they are better outsourcing these activities to someone else. So yeah, that was it for today. Thank you very much, guys. Leave your comments and questions down below if you have anything to ask on the topic of life purpose or passion. I will be very happy to answer it for you. If you have questions regarding coaching, please shoot me an email. I will leave on the contacts down below as well for you. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and have a really nice day. See you very soon, guys.